Kevin Krcmar is property manager at the Dallard Group, which has about 40 properties in the Cleveland area to deal with. Kevin is very hands-on when it comes to battling snow and ice at so many properties. He has used Reliable for years and is very pleased with the speed at which Reliable can handle a challenge. Kevin knows that unmatched Reliable service comes from being prepared and proactive like no other.
They're very proactive. I know Norm has done extensive research and stuff in the off-season using, I believe, 2 or 3 different weather forecasting through the internet. He has, I know, a lot of equipment on trucks that even go down to measuring temperatures of the ground to see when things are going to freeze or close to freezing. So he always has that information to give to me if we're making any kind of decision on if we want to say salt or something ahead of time. He's very proactive in that. Our company is very not top-heavy in management. I mean, we're very hands-on. And we want to make sure we're doing the right thing for our tenants. So I'm in contact with Norm any day during a storm, probably a couple times a day, getting updates. Is it going to continue? Is it not? What does it look like before lunchtime? Maybe we should go out and plow again, salt again. So very hands-on, and probably in contact with him or his supervisors on a snow day. Could be 2-3 times a day. Well, me and Norm have formed a pretty good relationship, but I do know his if you want to say right hand, left hand people there too. So they're very easy to get along with. They've been very helpful if I cannot get a hold of Norm. It's just that it's worked out that most conversations I do have with him, because he's very hands-on also. But no, very good organization. I think it's well run. I think they work well together, and it's very helpful to Norm. Could it be 5 to 10 minutes or 15 minutes of taking care of a problem? Yes. There have been times we have some buildings in Broadview Heights that are part warehouse, part office, and so they do take deliveries of semis, and there are a few instances where snow is piled up to where a semi may not be able to cut the corner correctly, and some snow is there, and if it's like, Norm, I give them a call and say, we have a problem, we got some deliveries coming in, and I think we just pushed too much snow, or in northeastern Ohio you can have too much snow, and sometimes there's nowhere to put it, but he will say, hey, the route supervisor is nearby, we'll have him go over and push the snow out of the way, and it gets taken care of. And that has happened multiple times. Your go-to meetings, we have had occasion, we have some properties that are not leased, and during the wintertime we may have a leasing agent that says, hey, we have to go show the property down on St. Clair Avenue. And I'm like, well, that hasn't been snowplowed in all year yet. And if I give a call and say, hey, can we get a snowplow down there? And of course, Norm, being the safety person that he is, isn't familiar with the property. It's not when we bid. That's when we have this go-to meeting where we can pull up that property, look at it on a computer screen together, and say, I know there's not a fire hydrant here, or there's not, just put one plow up to this road to get them in the doors.
Reliable snow plowing specialists. Remember, no job too big or too small, and Reliable has a very simple motto, which it has lived by for over 25 years. On-time service, no matter what.